Transport Minister Daryl Vaz, joined by Education Minister Dr. Dana Morris Dixon and Finance Minister Favour Williams, was on hand this morning to oversee the official launch of the National Rural School Bus Program. A total of 60 buses were deployed across multiple routes, marking the start of the initiative that will benefit more than 200 schools island-wide. The Transport Ministry noted that several test runs had been conducted ahead of the school reopening and assured the public that today's rollout is being closely monitored. According to Vaz, a comprehensive review of operations will be undertaken on Friday, with adjustments to be made ahead of next Monday if necessary. The ministries involved had also published the full bus schedule prior to today's deployment.
Absolutely. Great morning, great Monday morning. Recall that this is the first 60 buses out of the 100 buses that will be rolled out. 60 in September and the other 40 between September and November. So the allocation per parish for these 60 buses: Westmoreland 2, St. Andrew 4, Clarendon 1, Hanover 2, Manchester 10, Portland 5, St. Anne 8, St. Catherine 5, St. Elizabeth 10, St. James 2, St. Mary 7, St. Thomas 1, Trelawney 3, and then we have 3 in reserve. So basically, we will tweak this week according to how the routes perform. So I want to assure the parents and the teachers and the country at large that the first week is really a test week for a brand new system. There will be issues, we will try and manage them, but there will be changes according to what the week comes up with. So we'll do a review this Friday coming to be able to make sure that we do the tweaks for the next school week, which is a Monday. So again, I'm just saying to everybody that I know that there's a great demand for the school buses. They won't all roll out, 60 and 40, but the commitment to do all 658 schools remain. And this is 253 schools out of the 258 that we promised for this, with 255 routes out of the for these 60 buses. So again, we are looking forward to moving to Papine now, and then Papine obviously will now go into the interiors, as will Stony Hill into the interiors of East and West Rural St. Andrew. I haven't got any reports on the rest of the island, but I'm sure during the course of the day, and then I'll be able to do a proper interview and review at the end of today's rollout. For September and October, Prime Minister announces free of cost for the school children, both on JUTC and the school bus, up to tertiary level students, and then for the rural school bus going forward will be $50 per trip per day, which is really what the big savings is, as it costs now between $300 and $600, and in some cases $1,000 a day per student, which is just unaffordable to the average rural family. So that's a big one, and again, it is the safety of the children that concerns me. 700 children injured over the last 1.5 years, 65 deaths, and for this year alone, 15 children have lost their lives in road accidents. So these are purpose-fit buses, and as I said before, we will be going into phase 2 and phase 3 to complete the 658 schools. So once again, we are on the first morning of the back to school, September 8th. We're actually, as you see, on the bus, going from the Halfway Tree Center to Papine, and then of course, Papine up into the interiors of East Rural St. Andrew. So far, as I said before, the children have enjoyed a safe ride, and most importantly for me is the fact that they will have a safe mode of transportation to use. It's 60 buses out of the 100 which have been rolled out this morning. The other 60 will roll out between September and November, committing the 100 buses in the first phase, 258 schools, and 122 routes. Then as committed by the government. We will be looking at other options for phase 2 and phase 3 in the next 2 financial years, which will take us to cover the 650 odd schools in rural Jamaica. Out of these 60 buses, we are covering all parishes in the island. Right across Jamaica, there's a full rollout of school buses this morning. Obviously, not every route will be covered, but in time they will be covered, and that's the commitment of this minister and this government. We must provide a safe and reliable and cost-effective, dedicated school bus system for the kids of Jamaica, so all children can get an opportunity to maximize their full potential by being able to go to school. God bless Jamaica. Good. How things?
Well, good so far, sir. Superintendent here.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
How things?
well, fair to find, we have been out early trying to ensure that there's sufficient parking, and there's so far there's order.
Yeah, I see that. And what time now?
Well, it's now 6:30.
What time usually is a busy time? What time here?
Well, anytime it touches around 7 o'clock, right? Going down to 8:39, those times peak. Right?
Peak hour.
Right. So like right now,
So you're aware of the school bus schedule?
yes, sir. That's it.
Okay,
That's
good.
why we're here.
Okay, good.
As a senior man,
Yeah. That's very good.
this is a very important program.
Yes, and then I think the next bus comes at 7:10.
Right.
So I'm gonna wait on that one, and then goes up into the interior.
Morning, Inspector. How are you?
Good morning.
How are you doing? I'm very good.
Yeah. So this will be a major hub. Owen, the 610 that leaves, which is this bus here, the 710 now, the 10 to 6 bus that leaves, which is this bus, the 710 bus now that comes. Where is that coming from?
It came from Rockford to here, and it runs up to Gontown.
Right.
Back on cycle again.
So it's coming back to Gontown. To Gontown.
And then there's one that left the center, or should have left it to go to Lawrence, or Stony Lawrence.
Right. Right. So it will be. So this will make another trip.
It was only scheduled for one trip, but I've asked them to do 2.
Alright, so it will take the kids to school.
Yes, they have to go now.
Yeah.
Let them go on, man. Let them go on.
Alright.
I will wait on the other bus. We'll wait on the other bus.
So I really appreciate this program.
Wow.
It's a very big one. Very big one.
I have to roll it out and make sure it works.
Well, I